examination. Now I hand over the proceedings to Dr. Sahaya Baskaran garu. Sahaya Baskaran garu, I welcome you to this meeting and kindly address or present your views on this.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. At the outset, I thank Dr.G garu, the coordinator of IQAC, and Reverend Father Principal, Reverend Father Vice Principal, and all dear colleagues for having patience to listen to my presentation on Google Forms for online test and analysis. In fact, I must also thank Nehru sir for giving me feedback and also giving material over our ALC staff group that enabled me to learn this. So I'm also a learner, and let us try together. We'll try to learn how best we can make use of the Google Forms for conducting these online tests within so many limitations. Naturally, it's an untrodden path. We are trying to explore, and I will also learn how best we can do. Let me take some effort. So this PowerPoint I have also shared in the ALC staff room. For the principal has also shared it, and all these are hyperlinks. So if you click, definitely it will go to the concerned page also. But let me present one, and parallelly we will also have some demo. That is how we will stream. So at the end, definitely I will try to answer your questions if I know the answer. And we will also have a trial test so that how our student will experience that also we will have. And let us try to improve. It's all a continuous process. Nothing is final. So first thing, let me begin with what is a Google form basically, and how we can prepare a question paper in a Google form, and how we can make a paper correction and sending the marks to controller of exams. Is the PowerPoint visible? Yes. How we can also do analysis in case if you are interested, you can also make certain kind of analysis, and Google Drive, how to store the question paper, and linking to Google Classroom and additional inputs for mathematics, zoology, and other kind of subjects. So this is how I frame. So basically Google Form has become very popular once the COVID has come. We enter our attendance using Google Form. We register for all our webinars also using Google Form. So we all are using the Google Form. Now today we are going to create a Google Form which will evaluate automatically. Means we need not interfere. The marks also will be given automatically by Google or Sundar Pichai himself, and we will directly get the mark sheet. Very easy. So most of our work will become very simple if you are using this particular thing. So only thing, within 10 seconds we can correct 1,000 papers. This is an advantage we have in Google Form, and let us learn one by one. So basically a Google Form, if you want to start the Google Form, so I present in two ways. First I will explain to certain extent, then I will also try to go back, and we will have parallelly, we will also have a trial. That's how we'll try, and the same trial, the same test what is created, you can also try. So basically, once we open Google, right, in a Chrome or any other browser, we need to type google.in. Because some of the instruction I give trivial, because many of you are aware of that. Taking every audience into consideration, I will give some trivial instructions also. I am helpless, but in case of doubt, we can always ask at the end also. No problem. So the 9 dots, this represent the apps, Google apps. So how to get this? Once you type google.coin, and I get this Google Drive. And if the Google is the default in your Explorer, once you open, you will get this. So this 9 dots is the indication of Google apps. I think it is visible. The mouse also, let me try another mouse. Yes. So this 9 dots is the indication of the apps. Once I click this apps, I will get everything. All the Google apps will be visible, including Gmail, Drive, YouTube, Calendar. For example, we may schedule our Google Classrooms using Calendar. So for all our Google apps, this is the starting point. Once after opening this 9 dots, we can type the Drive. Drive is here, something like a 3-colored triangle. This is Drive. So once we click the drive, here we can find a thing called new, right? New. So this it will be in the it is in the backdrop. New, I will show that. After new, we go to Google Forms. So if you select Google Forms, our first Google form will be ready. So let me begin this with the same steps. Let me try to explain this now. So first thing, what we do, we go to our Explorer. In the Explorer, we go to, maybe I open a fresh Explorer. So in the Explorer, I get this 9 dots. So this is the 9 dots. The same notes is with you. Afterwards also you can refer, right? So once I click the Explorer, I get all my apps visible. Then I click the drive. This is the drive, the a triangle with the 3 colored bands. And in the drive, I go to new. So the first step is open the drive. In the drive, you click new. Once you click new, you get a set of, actually the drive is the place where all our files are there. All our files, what all you are creating, whether it is a Google form, Google sheet, or you can also keep your personal files, everything you can keep it in the drive, right? So this drive is in cloud. It is in the Google server. That is the idea. So once you are storing everything, it is there in the Google Cloud, which means you can operate anywhere. You can go to another system. You can open the drive. It comes from the Google server. So you can open in any other system. You need not have to take in a pen drive. So this is called My Drive, which is a Google Drive. Google has given you some 15 GB space. So that is the Google Drive. Right. So now I go to new. After typing new, I go to Google Forms. Here the forms are not visible, right? Oh, here it is visible. In case it is not visible, you can type more. So depending upon what you are using, right? What is this? Yeah. What you are using, I think the pointer is visible. So what you are using, the prioritize, it will come. So I want Google Forms. So click at the Google Forms. So Google Forms is loading, right? Now, the first thing, what I do, I have to give a title for the question paper. The title for the question paper would preferably our subject code. Why? When I type subject code, my department is known. When I type 233, it indicates second year, third semester, third paper. When I type WO, it indicates wave optics. So all of us should have a unique code. This will make the controller's job easy. At later stage, when you are sending the question paper, this will be easy. So I prefer a subject code, my own paper, which I am teaching wave optics. PHY department code. 2 is the second year. 3 is the third semester. 3 is again the paper. That's how the subject code is framed by controller's office. And WO is the wave optics. Next, here you can describe certain instruction. So already I have one, so I changed this as trial 2 because last 2 days I was making so many trials. I also thank Dr.G, sir. We both were experimenting with the different trials, different possibilities, how best we can make the whole process simple. So already I have another form, Google PHY, so I make this as trial 2. Right. So here we can type the title of the question paper. So Andhra Loyola College, right? So whatever is the title we want to give, Andhra Loyola College Autonomous and all this same thing, what suggested one also is there in the PowerPoint, right? So for the time being, to save time, I copy this whole thing from the previously created one, like Andhra Loyola College Autonomous, Vijayawada. I copy. How do I copy? I go to the form, which is already existing. I click what I want to do that. So I want to do this particular part and Control C for copy. And I go to the untitled form. Here I paste. So the whole text is available. If you type, it takes time. So I'm just copy paste. So this is a suggestion only. You can always modify. Andhra Loyola College, second BSc Physics, that is the year in which this is easy for controller's office also. Wave optics is the paper, first mid-semester, online mode, November 2020. Maximum marks 30, minimum time 30 minutes. Answer all questions, no negative marks. You need to submit the test 25 minutes. Yes, this is important instruction. The student has to complete the test in 30 minutes, right? it is always preferable he keeps saving in between, because the Google form will save the responses, the answers given only when he submit the form. Only when he submit the form, right? So once he submit, we can all he must be able to edit it also, right? So how to set it, I will come in the next slide. So this instruction we can give at the beginning of the before we begin the exam itself. So the student has to keep saving. Otherwise, they will say, I have answered network problem, I could not save. That problem will come, right? And after 30 minutes, if they are trying to save, it will not save. So best advice is the student has to save at least by 25th minute. Let him save wherever he has. And there will be an edit your response option. Use that edit your response. He can answer further, or he can also make corrections. So this is how we are explaining. You can also make better English. You need to submit the test after 25 minutes. Use edit your response option to make changes, answer the remaining questions. Submit before 10:30. Assuming the exam starts at 10 o'clock, he has to submit at least before 10:30, right? So how to control, I will explain in the next part. So after 30 minutes, the form will be closed. You cannot submit the same. So this instruction we can perhaps give, because this is going to be an online examination, right? So the same thing I will share. You can even copy paste. You can only give your your paper code and your subject name, department name. That this can also be done. So first, in the title, we give the title and also instructions related to question. This is the first step. Next step, here it should also have a form. Every form should have a name. So here it is untitled form. You click this. Once you click whatever is the title, same thing will come. Means the same thing is taken as the file name. In case you want to change this as trial 2A, you can also change, no issue, right? So this is the file name. This is the form title. These two has to be given. Am I clear, sir? This is first level. Now I want to add questions, right? Once again, I will go to my PowerPoint. There is the PowerPoint. Yes. No. Yes. So these are the first two steps we have to do. So what I do, I go to plus new. This is available in our staff group also. You can also download and parallelly watch, no issue. So this whole PowerPoint, same PowerPoint is there in a PDF format. I will also share the PPT so that you can also access to hyperlinks, and all the matter also you can copy paste in case you are comfortable with that. So new Google form. After Google form, here we type Google form. Yes. So after creating the Google form, change the form name. Yes, I have changed the form name as physics 233WO, a word object, mid one, something like that, and change the file name. Here I typed, here I clicked. Once I click here, mouse is not moving, right? Yeah. This is a place. Mouse is slowly moving, right? So this is a place where we have the file name. Once we give the file name and the form name, both are set. This is the first level, right, sir? Now the form PHYWO trial 2 is saved in my Google Drive. This is a first level. So how do you understand a Google form? In the Google form, these three are some of the things like visual style. So here is something like a paintbrush. It is there. So this, if you want to make it colorful, you can do that. I'm not doing now. I will skip that. Later, if you are interested, you can try. No issue. Preview. How the form will appear. You want to see, this is preview. And this is setting. Something like a wheel. A wheel symbol is there. So this is the setting. I will use this pointer. Right. So this is the setting here. I think you are seeing that, right? So this setting we have to set. That is the next level. And send button. So let us focus on these two only. Let us forget about all the rest of the thing. They are not required. At the first level, once you are comfortable, you can try the rest. So first thing, setting. You click the setting. Once you click the setting, you will have three settings. general settings, presentation level setting, quizzes, right? So in the general, I suggest all these things are checked. What are they? Collect email address. Whenever the form is submitted, of course, we all know that whenever our attendance form is submitted, it will ask for your Gmail. The reason is whatever the student responded, whatever is the answer sheet, that will go to his email also. That's the advantage. Once it is there in the email, the student can refer the answer sheet. So instead of giving a paper answer sheet, he can refer to his email, he will get the answer sheet. So for that purpose, collect email is required. Response receipts. Response receipts is whatever is the response done by the student, that has to go. Here again, we have two options. If respondent requests to, means if they ask only, it will go. But it is better to give always. Whether he asks or doesn't ask, we say simply give always. So whenever the student submits the form, whatever is his response, copy of the form responses will go to his email automatically. You might have experienced, all of us, we are submitting our attendance. In the attendance, this is how it is coming. Collect email, response receipts, always. So these three settings has to be done. Next, limit to one response. Naturally, a student will be allowed to write only one test, right? If you are allowing, if you are not checking that, the student will write 2-3 tests, or he will write for his friends also, friends and family. So this we cannot allow. So naturally, we have to limit to one response, which means a student can attempt this Google form only once. Edit after submit. Now, normally a test cannot be edited, but here we give edit after submit. The reason is we can have the control of the whole Google form in the next level, right? So that's why these 4 buttons we can check. What are they? Collect email, response receipts, limit to one response, edit after submit. These 4 can be selected in general. Next, we go to presentation. In the presentation, we can select shuffle question order. Once you give this option, the question order will be changed. So one student will get 3rd question first. Another student will get 25th question first. So this idea is students cannot do malpractice, right? So each student will have a unique question paper, right? So the question order will be shuffled. So for that, we can go to presentation. In the presentation, we can select shuffle question order. And we can also change the confirmation message. By default, it will say your form is submitted, and you can always modify. Otherwise, we can simply leave that. So here I have done your answers are submitted. Use edit option. Till the time is over, the student has the right to edit, can make change, to make corrections or answer missing questions. Suppose he has not completed all the 30 questions, he has finished only 25. From 26 onwards, he can always answer. So for this checkbox, this is a checkbox, and here here we can type the confirmation message. So these 2 are done in presentation. Same thing is available in your PPT. You need not write also. You can always refer that. Next one, go to the 3rd tab. 3rd tab is quizzes. Once you say quizzes, this will accept the whole Google form will become a Google form with automatic correction, right? So the Sundar Pichai will take care of correction. We need not worry. For all the forms, questions we write, we have to only supply the answer. Rest of the thing, Google will take care, or Sundar Pichai will take care. So what to do that? Make this as a quiz. So this we have to on. So this is like a on-off button. Here, if I move this side, it will become off. If I move this side, it will become on. So by default, it is off. So this violet dot will be somewhere here, off position. Now on, switch on. So make this quiz on. Then there are 2 options. When we give the mark, if I say immediately after submission, once the student submit, his mark will go immediately. The problem is that along with the answer script, correct answers also will go. So if the students are very clever, he will submit in 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Answer also will go to the student. And by looking at the answer, he can mark the rest of the questions by edit option, because up to 30 minutes he has the edit option also. Then everybody will get 30 out of 30. So this you have to be very careful. So immediately after submission should not be checked. What should be checked? Later after manual review. This has to be selected. Once if this is selected by clicking, selected means by simply clicking. So here click and drag, that is to switch on. I want to select anything, click this. Once I click this, the answer will go only when you are releasing the score. When we will release the score? After the exams are over. Maybe 10:30 exams are over. 10:35 you can release the score, right? So not before 10:30. So once the exam is over, after 5 to 10 minutes, we can release the score. So for which we have to select this option after manual review. And missed question, yes, the respondents can see the missed question. In case he has written he has missed some questions, he can see, and these two can also be checked. All the three can also be checked. There is one more option, all the three can be checked. That's not a big deal. So 3 tabs. What are the things to be done? General, general, we select 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 are in your PPT. Presentation, only second one. In the quizzes, on the quiz, later by manual review, all the 3 we keep it on. So these are the settings. Once the settings are over, we save. There is a button save. Now let us try this for the time being. Now I go to my Google sheet which I have created. My Google is here, right? So this is what we started, trial form. And in the trial form, I want to go for settings, right? So these are the options. Add-ons, colorful. If you want to change the color, you can do that. This is to preview, and I go to setting. In the setting, general, presentation, quizzes. 3 settings are possible. In the first one, collect email, limit to 1 response, edit after submission, and respond receipts. So by default, it is not appearing, right? So once you check, this will come. So if you don't check, it will not appear. So once you check this, you are able to see both. Now always, better to give always, right? Some students may not like to see their answer script. So whether he likes or not, we give compulsory the answer sheet. So by giving this always, we select this option. Next, so 1, 2, 3, 4 are over. Next one, you go to presentation. In the presentation, shuffle question order. If you do that, each student will have a different order of question. So if they have WhatsApp 1A, and if they communicate, all will get wrong, right? Because first question will not be the same for at least 30 different students. No 2 students will have the same order. Right? So better to shuffle this and go to quizzes. Make this as a quiz. So this is a default. It is off. Now I click this side. It is on. And I select this later after manual review. Now by default is immediately after submission. So this we should not do. Once we do, answer will be available. The question, the student can submit in 5 minutes. Afterwards, you will get the answer sheet. Using that edit option, you can correct also. So some of us, I think, we might have done this in webinars. Webinar, this is a simple secret to select, to get to know the answers. Of course, Google search also give you your answers for your feedback. That honestly, I also confess the same. So when we do that, student can always do that. We have to be a little careful. That's it. So later after manual review, this is how we do that. Next one. So 3 settings are over. General, presentation, quizzes, and save. This is the save button. Here you can find the save button. So you can save this, right? So this is next level. So first level, type the title, change the form name, file name, and go to setting. We make 3 settings, right? So what next? After this, we have to ask the student's data, right? Right. So asking the student, I suggest 3 things are very important. One is enter register number. If the student misses his register number, it is very difficult who has written the paper. So naturally, student register number. And some students always get confusion. Register number and D number. even some of us, we get a confusion, right? So better thing is to give in bracket 6-digit code. Register number is a 6-digit number, numeric, that we have to be specific. And to be on safer side, we can also ask the department number. Example, DP01 DCM12. It is always preferable, don't give space. Yes, why? When you are sorting according to this number in the Excel sheet, all the numbers will come order. If I give a space, that will come to different order, right? So when you are processing the data, it is always preferable, when we type our attendance also, better to follow this norm. DP no space 01. If it is up to 9 digits, you should have the same length. So DP 0109. The next one will become 10, 11, 12, something like DCM 12. So up to 9, 0 should be prefixed. After 9, actual number. That type of rule, if you follow in attendance also, the same thing will be easier. I mean, of course, 90% of us, we are doing the same in attendance, but we should tell the students also. Enter your name. Actually, this is not required, but to be on safer side, it is better to ask the thing, because some students will repeat the class. DCM 60 might have been an old boy, right? So he is repeating the year. So such kind of confusions will come. In such a case, name of the student also will be helpful. So register number, department number, enter name. This has to be typed. Each one is a separate item, right? So first you have to click this plus button. Click this plus button. Plus button within a circle, that is for adding new item. So once you are adding the new item, empty box will come. Here we type as it is and type the type of questions, right? So here, what are the types of questions? Only 3 things, let us focus. There are so many things. I will tell in the second round rest of the thing. One is short answer. This is by default, the first one. Short answer means I want to ask the student about his name or number or a 6-digit code. All these come under short answer type, which means the student has to type something. Whatever is typing something, that will become short answer type. Paragraph is more than 1200 characters. Even, I mean, this we don't require. If it is a long, suppose we are asking a student to write an essay, but that cannot be corrected manually, automatically. So such cases only we use. For the time being, forget about it. Multiple choice. Yes, multiple choice means we can give 4 choices or 5 choices, but preferably for uniformity's sake, 4 choices. Out of 4, only one can be selected. If I select the first choice, second will be deactivated. If I select the second choice, first will be deactivated. Such type of questions are called multiple choice. We can also have check boxes. So these two are very important. In Visual Basic Language onwards, the same terminology is used. If it is a radio button or a button with a dot, something like a bullet symbol, 1 out of many can be selected. 4 choices, only 1 can be selected. Check boxes mean multiple selection. Multiple selection is possible. Some questions, if may prefer to have 2 choices. For example, I have tried one small question. Identify all the vowels from the given list. Right. So I give X, A, U, T. So vowels are A and U. Both should be selected. If both are selected, only you will get answer. If he selects A, no off mark, nothing will be happening. Both are selected. Both this, if I give these 2 are answers, both has to be selected. Only then the student will get mark. No off mark. Computer is not having any mercy. So this is a basic difference. So multiple choice questions, mostly 90% will have multiple choice questions. We can also explore check boxes in case your subject and your question demands. Forget about all this rest of the thing, we will see later. And here there is one button, right? There is a box, like there is something like 2 rectangles, in between there is a gap. So this is called add section. So multiple choice, check box, add section. We have to remember multiple choice, check box, add section. Now what I do, this type of questions are short answer type questions. And when I select this type of questions, you can select check box, right? So using this, we can enter the data. Now let us try this for our own Google form. This is a form we have created. First, we have given all this. Now I want an item here. Already by default, there is an item here. So here I type enter name, right? So enter name. Computer also has got intelligence. Once I type name, previously it was showing option button. Now it has changed as short answer text. Yes, by default it has come. So here I type enter name, short answer text. By default it will come. In case it is not there, you can select here. You can also select short answer type, short answer text. So first thing is over. Next one, plus add question. What is my second question? Enter registration number. Bracket, we also give 6 digits so that it will be very clear. 6 digits. Now, what is this type of question? Again, short answer. This is also a short answer. By default, same thing is there. Next step, plus. So what is the thing to be done? Plus, type the question, select the type. Plus, type the question, select the type of question. So plus, type the question, enter your D number. We also should give example. Otherwise, student will not understand. He will type his door number. That is another problem. DP01. Some example we can give. Another students will type DP01. So all these are a variety of possibilities. So we should look forward to all options and give properly, right? So that student is not confused. At least he will not type 2 numbers. So this is how we give the 3 basic data. Now all the 3 are important. Yes. So in such a case, I can make this compulsory. If I say required here, this button required, without typing, it will not move. Required, we can keep. Or at least for register number. So how do I do that? I have typed enter name, enter register number, enter D number. I go to click this, click at this, and I make required. Right? Similarly, register number also required. Enter D number required. It is always preferable. We should have all the 3 required so that the student cannot miss. Unless he type, he cannot go to next section. This is how required field will work. And of course, our our attendance form, we have certain fields required, right? Our paper code required. Unless you select, you cannot move. That is how the form can be decided. Or you don't want this name required. See, you can observe previously it was star is there and you can switch off. So if you keep required off, name, enter name is not required, no star here, but enter register number, here there is a star, here there is a star. And if you go to the other one, here also you can see the star. So right now I made register number and D number as required items. Next one, I want to type the questions. It is better to keep all the questions in a separate section. Why? If I keep the whole thing in one section, your name, register number, D number, this also will get shuffled. So enter name will ask as 26th question. Register number will come in 14th question. So in order to avoid that, we have to keep the questions in next section. So here there is a button called add section. Once you give add section, untitled section will come. Here I type questions. Here also we can give instruction. I copy the instruction to save time. So previously I have given some instructions. Answer all the questions, submit before 10:25. So the same thing I want to copy here. Answer all questions, submit before 10:25. In this form, you can copy paste, copy this use edit option. Here also you can describe the same. Use edit or response option to answer the question. Make corrections after submitting. So 10:25 he has to submit. This instruction has to be clearly told. Otherwise, student will say, I network problem. I have not submitted. Give me another option. Again, you have to set another question paper because all the answers will be with all the students. So this kind of problem might arise. So best thing, we have to be careful with the little thing. This is only a trial, let us see. But still, students are very clever. They are all 2K kids. They will have different techniques of doing that. I will come to that. So now, what I want is, here, what happened? This register number has gone down because cursor was previously here. So this register number is not in second section. I want to bring to the first section. So you can drag this also. You can drag this. So for example, enter number is here. Here there is a button. Here there is some handle, right? So click at this handle and I move this to the previous position. You can also change the order. Suppose name you want at the end. So here there is a handle. At the center, you will find some 9 dots. I think it is visible. So this click and drag. Click and drag. You can change the order, right? So now you have another section. In this section, I want questions, right? So I have given an instruction. Now I am going to add a question after this. So select this, then you press plus symbol. So question has come. In the question, it is preferable not to give question number. Why? Because the whole thing we have given for shuffling. When it is shuffling, if you give question number also, then what will happen? First question will become some 16th question. No, I think student will have a problem, and the student also will know the answer. Yes, so it is better not to give question number. Or if you find any problem, you can always give, but the questions will appear in the random order. This one thing is there. So now I type a simple question. What is 5 plus 5? Right. So this is question stem. Then I give the options here. So first I type the question, and here I type the type of question. This is multiple choice question. So in the multiple choice question, I give different options. 5 plus 5, 5 plus 5. What is the right option? 10. So I give options like that. 5 minus 5, 5 into 5. We can give different options. So students should be able to identify what is 5 plus 5. Right. So correct answer is here. So this is how I type the question. Then set the answer key. To set the answer key, here it is. Click this answer key. In the answer key, 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. So this is the correct answer. So we have to give the correct answer also. This will go to Google. Student will not see this. Student will not see this. Only Google form will take this as the correct response. And if the student selects, he will get the correct answer. What is the marks? For this question, he will get 1 mark. 1 point. 1 mark or 1 point. We can, by default, it is better to give all 1 mark and also say done. Let me repeat. Plus, go to the second question. What is the square of 5? Or we'll take some other number. 7. What is the square of 7? Type the question first. Options, we give different options. Something as J. Sir has pointed out, it should look similar. If the student know only, he will answer. Otherwise, he will get confusion, right? So 7 sevens are 49. And we can always give 14. If he doesn't understand what is square, he will select 14. And if he understands as 0 is the square of all, suppose he has a concept, he will select 0. Now, right answer. So what I have done, typed a question, all the 4 alternatives I have typed. And of course, multiple choice. By default, the Google has got intelligence. Once you type, it will automatically give the take the question type as multiple choice. Right. So previously it was short answer. Now it is multiple choice. Right. Then go to answer key. 7 sevens are 49 and select this as the right answer. Right answer, score, done. This is a rule. Right answer, answer key, right answer, score, done. Second question is over. Click for third question. Here I want one, select all the vowels, right? Select all the vowels. So this is, see, by itself, you see, this is changing as checkbox. By itself, computer has got intelligence. So it understands the teacher wants to type checkbox. How it understands? Depending on question. When you say all the vowels, so it is automatically going to checkbox. Otherwise, click here, select the checkbox, right? So this is not one. One means multiple choice. More than one is checkbox. Checkbox. So this checkbox, I give different vowels. So vowels are, I give some wrong, and vowels are A is vowel. A, you can give capital, and you can give I, and but again, it should not confuse us L. That is also another problem. When we type, we have to take from student's point of view. Suppose it looks like L and the student is not selected, again problem. So better to avoid. Such kind of confused questions should not be there. That is very important. Then I give another letter X. So the student has to select A and U as vowels. So how do I set the answer? The rule is same. Answer key, select the right answers. If he selects both, he will get 1 mark. Done. Right? So I have set 3 questions. Right? Now we go back to this. So what we have done is we have added a pointer. So we have given a register number, department number, add section. This is add section. After adding section, we have typed one by one all the 3 question papers. How do I type question paper? First type the question stem and all the alternatives and go to answer key, select the answer key. Answer key, points, done. Answer key, points, done. Answer key, points, done. This is how we have done this. So all these are explained here. Answer key and points 1, whatever is given in blue color is a item available in the Google form. This is how we can understand. So click at answer key and select the correct answers. How do I select the correct answers? Click. Then give the points, 1 point. All by default, all the questions are 1 points. Done. Once it is done, so we are able to set the question paper. Now, we can also have another option, shuffling the choices. What is shuffling the choices? Suppose you have given X, A, U, T. You can also change the order. Next time it will become A, X, U, T. For the next student, it will become T, X, A, U, like that. So the order in which it appears, that can also be changed, right? So that no 2 students will have the same order also. In case they want to transmit through WhatsApp, what are the right answers? 1A, 2B, like that, all will get wrong. Because question order is wrong. Even the choices will not be in ABCD order, right? So in such a case, how to set it? Here you can find 3 dots. 3 dots at the end of that. In the same line to answer key, you can find 3 dots. 3 dots. This is 3 dots. Click at the 3 dots. You will have an option. Here you can say this one, shuffle option order. Where is that? I go to this, my questions. My questions are in section 2. I select the first one. You click that, the answer key will come. By default, you don't see the answer key. Click at this, answer key will come. In the answer key, you have 3 dots. In the 3 dots, you have shuffle order, right? You can also do at the first level itself, shuffle order. I am not putting required here. Why? A student may not can skip also. If you put required, what will happen? Suppose if we miss one question, the form cannot be submitted. So I am not giving this required, but instead I give shuffle the order. So these 4 I want to shuffle. Click here, go to the 3 dots, shuffle option order. Right. Now almost my question paper is ready. Right. So how to take a printout of the question paper, or how do I share this question paper? Right. So how do I share this question paper is the next level, for which once again see this one. What I do is pointer, creating the link for the Google form. So the question paper normally we give to for the controller of examination in a Word file or a PDF file or a printout or written form. The whole thing is solved with 1 click now. Just 1 click, that is enough. The question paper is ready, right? So this can be shared, but student cannot open till we ask him to open. All these controls we will have. How? So you go to send button. This is the thing, send button. In the middle, you will have link button. And in the link button, you have to find, if you click the link button, it will ask for send form. Here you will have the link. There will be too big a link. You can keep as it is, or you can shorten the link. You can make the link very small so that it will become very simple. Otherwise, it will have more than 50 characters. So you can shorten the link and copy. So what is the order? Link button. Link button. That is this link button. This is link button. So it is explained here. This is link button, right? So in the link button, click the link button. Then you can directly go to shorten URL. This is shorten URL. Then copy. Once I copy that, the link is available, right? Before that, these instructions also can be given to the students. One suggestion is we can share the link in Google Classroom, right? I will tell you how to link in the Google Classroom, right? If all the students are in Google Classroom, through the Google Classroom, we can share the link. That is one option that I will come at the end. Otherwise, it will be misleading. Now, second option is we can ask all our students to enter like our classroom using Google Meet or Zoom or whatever the WebEx, whatever you have. So we can tell the students, just like our own classroom. So one day before exam, we will give our classroom link. If you have a permanent link, same link, our students will enter. So the students will enter the classroom by 9:50. 9:55, you can give the link. How do I give the link? The question paper link, that is what we have copied here. This is the link. Once you go to this and copy, this link can be given in the chat box, or we can also give it in Google Classroom, or you can also send through WhatsApp. No problem. By getting link, you will not able to answer unless we allow. Now, the form control will be open only by 10 o'clock. So the student will be ready. He will say prayer, or if you want, you can also say prayer, no problem, because it is your Google Classroom. And in the Google Classroom, 9:55, the student will get the link, and that link he can open, but it will not open. 10 o'clock, he will open the link, right? So all the students are advised to submit the form by 10:25. It is always better before 10:25. Now and then also you can submit. In between, some power went off. Of course, cell phone, no issue. Or any other device, if it is a desktop, if a power went off, everything will go. He has to answer again. So all such things will come. We have to again explore how to solve all such things. All these are there. So it's an untrodden path we are exploring. So once he submits, he will have edit your response. So the student has to know where is edit your response. Now you will also practice, then you will understand where is the edit your response. After editing or after answering rest of the question, before 10:30, we will also say, we can also announce, if you are in the Google Classroom, we will tell Google Meet. You are in the Google Meet, we can announce also. In the Google Meet, we can tell them last 1 minute, last 2 minutes, I'm going to close, please save, like that we can give. Right? In spite of some students, always we have to drag the paper. Same scenario will exist. It's up to you. You can give 1 minute or 2 minutes, but not more than 10:30, at least 10:35. Right? So after this, after 30 minutes, the form will be closed. This we have to announce. So at 10:30, we will close the form. Once we close the form, I will tell you how to do that. Student cannot answer. Google Meet will open. Keep the Google Meet open. Yes, the Google Meet, we can keep it open, or Zoom Meet, we can keep it always open. And we can also announce you are monitored. But complete monitoring is not actually possible. I'll come to that. So once the thing is over, once he submits, you will have the edit response here, right? You will have an edit response here. This is edit response. Once he click the edit response, same form will open. He can always make corrections and submit again. So submit, edit, respond, answer, submit. This is a sequence. The student will practice. It needs that. So how do I stop the exam or start the exam? Here you will find it. In responses, we will have accepting responses. In responses, there will be a thing called accepting responses. This accepting responses, if I put it off, now this is off, the whole thing will look red. If it is off, form is not off. Form cannot be used. So 9:55, we have to give the Google form in off condition. Off condition. Student cannot answer. 10 o'clock, we can keep it on position. Once it is in on, like the student can answer the question. Like that's how we also do in the regular system. 10 o'clock, we tell them, okay, start your questions. So we give the question paper. But of course, here, question paper, answer sheet, both are same. Question paper, answer sheet, both are same. Right? The correct answer also will be the same. So everything same, unified. So this idea, you can do that. I will tell you. Once this is over, student will start writing exam. Yes, student is not in front of us. He can access to the book. He can't stop. He can access to internet. We have no control. So naturally, it all depends on type of questions. If you are taking questions directly from notes, student will easily get 30 out of 30. So that
Mr. Shastri Garu, one of the participant is doing nuisance. Mr. Srikanth, remove him, please. First, for last 15 minutes, we are getting disturbance.
Commerce Srikanth.
Srikanth sir, kindly switch off. Yeah, unmute yourself. Mute yourself. Sorry. So if we have
Commerce.
Thomas, okay, Thomas, sir, kindly, all of you kindly unmute, sir, unmute. It is disturbing others, right? So this we have to keep in mind. Student has access to the notes. Student has access to internet. These both we have to keep in mind, and then we have to set the question. So the real solution, there is no real solution. Monitoring may be possible. One possibility is we ask the student to unmute. Now one Thomas sir is unmuting, we have a disturbance. If all the 60 students are unmuting, it will become huge noise, so nothing will work. Under this system, it is difficult. We can ask the student to keep the camera on, yes, but bandwidth problem will come. All the 60 are keeping the camera on, Google form will not open. So these are technical challenges. Maybe 5G will answer that. For the time being, no solution to that. Depends on the type of questions. No direct questions, no questions that can be answered, answer can be taken from Google. These two are the possibility. In spite our students are 2K kids, we have no solution to that. So now let us see how this works. So what are the points we have to see? We have to start and stop the exam, edit your response, instructions, link button, right? So I go to this one. So I have created the question. This is send button. So previously we have seen setting. Now I go to send button. In the send button, middle one, here we have link. This is link. It's something like a stab pin, right? So in the link is too big. We can also share as it is, but if I shorten the link, it will become very smart. This has to be copied. So very simple. I repeat once again. I go to send button, link button, shorten URL, copy. Rest of the thing not required. We can also have HTML link. You can also send via email. All this for the time being not required. In case you want to send to one specific student, the email option can be explored. For the time being, let us not bother. So copied it. Once you copied it, question paper is ready for answering. Right? Now, before sending it, I have to stop that. I mean, students should not get the control now. So I go to here in the form itself, you have two controls. One is questions. Another one, the questions only we typed. The whole question is available in two sections. First section is basic data, title, basic data, and question and answers. I mean, options. Question stem, options. Right answer also hidden. Now, I want to have a control. So go to responses. In the responses, this is accepting responses. I keep it off. When I keep this off, how it will look, right? So I come to the chat box of this. Where is the chat box? Yes. This is WebEx. In the chat box. Now you can try to answer so that you will experience how our student also will experience, right? So first time I have kept the form of, it is showing something. Maybe I think you have WhatsApp control. I will send it through WhatsApp for the time being because WebEx, too many things are opening in my computer. So it is giving some trouble. So I will, for the time being, staff group, ALC staff group, save problem report, close. ALC staff also, I keep the WhatsApp group open. Let me try. Okay, sir. So level by level, first we type the question paper. Then we go to send button. In the send button, we select the link. In the link, we copy, shorten the link. Copy, we copied. Means it is copied into the clipboard, temporary memory, RAM. It is copied into the clipboard or temporary memory or RAM. Now that has to be pasted in the Google Meet or WebEx Meet or WhatsApp, any form. Or we can also keep the same thing in our Google Classroom also. But then Google Classroom will become asynchronous. we cannot give instructions. We cannot give instructions. It takes so much time. Any better way? Yeah. 1 second, we'll come. So this is an idea of preparing a question paper and sending to the students. Now the student will 9:55. Let us assume now the time is 9:55. You will get the link through WhatsApp, Google Classroom, or any of these forms. So for the time being, I use ALC Staff, right? So this is our common thing. Now I have pasted the link. You can click the link, ALC Staff WhatsApp group. You can open your WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp ALC Staff, there is a link. This is the link for our classroom. I mean, your question. Now, kindly try this. How do you feel? What type of thing you get? So once you may not be able to open. Now, let us say the time is 9:59, 10 o'clock. I open the, I mean, is it possible? All of you are able to see the WhatsApp? Please try, sir, so that our student will experience the same kind of technical problem. In case any technical problem, same problem will come to our student also tomorrow. So it's a trial we are trying to learn and improve together. So you can open our ALC Staff WhatsApp group. In the ALC Staff WhatsApp group, the link is there. You click the link. Now the time is 9:59, let us say. So the form will not open. Now I give access to the form. I open. This is you will be doing in your system. Accepting responses on. Now you can answer. You can try now. If you start answering, you will get full marks. Please try. I already made the questions out. You can answer, sir. After 2 minutes, I will switch off. Then you will not submit. In between, you can also use edit option and change the answers. Let us see how it appears.
Sahaya Baskaran, it is not taking the response. See that once again.
Yeah, because I accepting responses off. Now only, so first the student will get that feeling, sir. 9:55 to 10, it will not accept response. In the screen, you can see accepting responses I kept on. So once I keep the accepting responses on, again try, sir. Now only the student will get. Same problem student also will get. Is it opening, sir?
No, Sahaya Baskaran, it is not opening even though you put it on.
Not opening.
Not opening, Sahaya Baskaran.
Yes, sir, I will try. So the same kind of technical issues will come, right? So already 2 are responding. It takes time, sir. See, this is how we have to foresee. Now 2 responses, 3 responses. Responses are slowly coming now. So maybe network issue. The student also will have same network issue. We have to foresee this. Now 6 responded. Here on the monitor, you can see that. How many are responding? Responses are coming here. Here responses is there. 8 responded already. Eleven responded. Okay, sir. You take some time. You submit and also edit submission. Change the option. Resubmit. Let us try. So because tomorrow we have to give instruction. Same instruction to our students also. 13 responded. Yeah, suddenly my network become slow. It stopped at 13. Yes, 14 responses. I request all our colleagues to go to WhatsApp group, staff WhatsApp group. Please click the link and submit your responses. I will show you how it will appear. You will also get an answer sheet. 18 responded so far.
Thambi,
Yeah, no.
but we are not in WhatsApp group, Thambi, so we are not getting anything.
Oh, okay. I will keep that in the chat box.
No
Chat box. Yes, I will try.
No.
Here, what happens is so many things are open
Okay,
in my.
it's not a problem.
Yeah,
We will find out with you later.
yeah. I will copy the link. The link is here. Send button, link button, shorten link, copy. Now I have to keep this in the Google WebEx. Now when I open WebEx, the problem comes. Sir, PSS, sir.
Baskaran ji, can you
Yes.
just repost it in the ALC aided staff group?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You kindly post in the chat box, sir. That is better.
Yeah, that is better. ALC aided staff.
ALC aided staff. Okay. ALC staff is this. ALC aided staff. So kindly post it in the chat box, sir.
Okay.
ALC aided staff also I'm posting. Yes, sir. It has come. So that link you can keep in the chat box also. Yeah, 27 responded. I request all of you kindly try so that no, we will have any technical problem also, it will come out.
Not getting it, sir. Open out la.
మేబీ నెట్ స్లోగా ఉండుంటుంది కొంచెం స్లోగా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది.
PSS, it's not the problem with the net. Net is excellent with the 50 Mbps speed, but it is not opening.
Okay.
అలా కాదన్నా, ఎక్కడి నుంచి ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నావు? వాట్సాప్ లోంచా?
వాట్సాప్ లోంచి ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నా.
అదే ప్యారలల్ గా 2-3 షేర్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు కొంచెం స్లోగా ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది నాకు ఇక్కడ.
రీలోడ్ కి వెళ్తుంది, అది రీలోడ్ కి వెళ్తుంది.
శాస్త్రి వాట్సాప్ కాకుండా సిస్టమ్ మీద కూడా ఓపెన్ అవడం తొందరగా.
సిస్టమ్ లో ఓపెన్ కాదు, ఇక్కడ చాట్ లో లింక్ రాదు.
PSS, if this problem repeats, it will be a loss of time for the students exactly when they take exam.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why we have to find a mechanism. If they're giving extra time or something, we have to resolve. Yeah.
ఇది 2-3 ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి. ఇది which one is the best platform to share అనేది చూడాలి.
శాస్త్రి, ఇది చాట్ బాక్స్ నుంచి కాకుండా లింక్ మామూలుగా గూగుల్ క్రోమ్ లో దీంట్లో ఇచ్చేస్తున్నా.
గూగుల్ మీట్
అక్కడ మామూలుగా గూగుల్లో కూడా ఓపెన్ అవ్వడం ఆ బటన్ లో ఎక్కడ వచ్చిన
అదే ప్రాబ్లం. ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లా,
కొద్దిమందికి
నాకు ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లా. లింక్ కనబడుతుంది కానీ ఆ లింక్ ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లా.
గూగుల్ అసైన్మెంట్ లో ఇస్తే పోతుందా PSS?
గూగుల్ అసైన్మెంట్స్ లో ఇవ్వచ్చు అన్న, గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో అసైన్మెంట్స్ లో ఇవ్వచ్చు, అక్కడ ఇవ్వచ్చు.
Sir, link is the same. Link is the same. If it, Google assignment also, when you click the link, same process.
Okay. In that Google assignment, you can stipulate the time, because when you stipulate the time, it will open at the time and close at the time. We have that facility. Am I right, Sahaya Baskaran?
Yes, sir. But then it will become asynchronous, right? So
yeah, in Google assignment, you have the timings is there. We can have the timings for the submission or whatever.
మనం గూగుల్ ఇప్పుడు చెప్పేదంతా కూడా మనం గూగుల్ క్లాస్ రూమ్ లో అసైన్మెంట్స్ లో చేయొచ్చు అది.
That's
No, I will do one thing, sir. I will explain that also. Let us explore. We have this is again a trial basis. We have to find which is the best platform. Right now, we have tried in WhatsApp. There is some issue. We have to see. I don't know. There is some issue, and there is. We can also give it in chat box. Sir, are you keeping in the chat box? Yes.
Actually, chat box is open, G. కానీ బట్ ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే you cannot paste the link in the chat box. That's the problem with the chat box of the Cisco.
WebEx problem. Okay. Now, sir. Now I understand. Again, there is a technical thing we have to resolve. That may be the next level we have to see. I will explain in the Google Classroom. We will practice there also. Let us see what is best. We will try to go for it. Okay, sir. Right now, 32 responded. Now, for the time being, I will stop the response. So next step is how to stop the response and see the score, right? So I go to responses. The responses, 3 tabs are there: summary, question, individual. Here I stop now. Or before that, I give you instruction. Dear students, please submit now. Wherever you are, you submit now. Because some technical issue, we have to extend the time. We have. Let's say if the students say again tomorrow also, same thing will come. So, we will tell them, sir, dear colleagues, please submit now, wherever you are, don't problem, no problem. Please submit now. There is a serious issue because only 32 could submit now, which means network is fine, still it is there. Maybe some controls are there. Settings may be problem. Some settings will not, security, if it is a high level security, some open forms will not open, some such things will come. With that, we have to explore, sir, later. Even I am not very sure. Some security settings are high in your system, certain things also will come. That is also possible.
Baskaran ji, what the message I received that it did not open the page because the server stopped responding.
Oh, okay. Server
That's the problem.
stopped responding. Server stopped responding. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the response that I am receiving.
Okay. Yeah. See, sometimes maybe this is a new issue. Maybe I don't know. I only guess if the server is stopping response, server is suspecting some wrong activity. Simultaneously, we are think. Of course, the same thing will come tomorrow also for the students. Only 32
I think there is one more solution to this. It seems that we have to sign into it.
SB side is opening, no problem.
For some people.
Open the document.
Yes, sir. See,
No. Just wait.
Yeah,
If it is from Google Chrome, it's okay. But if it is from some other browser, we have to sign in again.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a clearly technical issue, sir. We will try this later because there could be a thing, or sometimes the security settings in your system is too high. That also will not accept. Or even Google server is suspecting some activity.
I'm saying one word. SB sir, the mobile should have Gmail account, must and condition. Without Gmail account, nothing will happen.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
We support some Gmail account, active
right.
Gmail account.
Okay, super. Yeah, that's the solution, I believe. Yes, sir. They're right. So we should advise the students to have a Gmail account, and through Gmail account, if they open, it is opening. That's how.
Sir, it seems, sir, JSR Garu want to respond, it seems.
Yes, sir. Now we will explore that. Because already 12:15. How to post it, I will close, sir. Then we will see. Sir, now I am stopping the responses. 37 responses has come. That we will resolve separately because some as CS says, we may have to have a Google thing. Now, how do I post the mark sheet to the controller? Next level. So here 37 responses have come. Here there is a plus symbol, a green plus symbol. Click the green plus symbol. First thing, click the green plus symbol. After stopping this, we have to stop this. Create a new spreadsheet. It is asking, first time it will ask for create a new spreadsheet. Then I say create. Once I say create, a spreadsheet is created. Right? So this will have responses. Who all responded? All your names will come. Whatever the register number you have typed, it will come. Your score also will come. So GSR has got 3 out of 3. All got 3 out of 3, right? So almost all of us got 3 out of 3. So name of the student, D number, register number, all the 3 information will be available in the Google Sheet. How do I get it? I go to green plus. First time create, it will ask. Next time no need to create. Automatically the sheet will open. So this is a Google Sheet. The advantage is the Google Sheet will be opening in the name of the form. So I have given the name of the form as PHY233WO trial 2A. So this is the Google Sheet thing. So here we have when it is typed. Now all this will come. What is the timestamp also will be there. Timestamp, what time the student responded. If it's responding after 10:30 or 10:35, which means something wrong. So all this will be available for the controller. Email will be available. Score, what is the score? 3 out of 3, 1 out of 3. All these numbers, student number, name of the student, what is the D number, what was this response, everything will be available. Now, how do I do that? Go to file. Then I say download, file and download. So this is for sending to controller. Okay, sir. So that technical thing we will resolve separately. It has to need, we have to explore. Again, we will explore, no problem. So we are.
Is it over, Baskaran? Your presentation is over?
No, halfway.
Okay. So,
Now how to download and send it to controller. These are the 2 steps. Almost over.
Okay, Ji.
how to download. So this is a stopping exam. Already I have given up to stop exam. So this stop exam we have done. Net also becoming slow. Yes, I will finish in 10-15 minutes, sir. Kindly bear with me. Responses, accepting responses. This is for starting, stopping, both process. We go to responses. Accepting responses will allow, if I switch off, it will become red and afterwards student cannot submit. This is a basic process. Now you have to go for correcting the papers. Correcting the papers is 1 second process. 1 second. 1000 papers also will be done in same thing. What is the steps? Responses, individual, release score. Responses, individual, release score. This is the key 3 keywords. Just like abracadabra, we say these 3 words, paper correction will be over. Now we have to return the answer scripts. How to return the answer scripts? We go to all responses. We select all respondents here and you say send email. So these 2 steps. So responses, individual, release score, then all respondents send email. Now you all will get the answer sheet. I will do that. Now answer sheet, mark, everything will come. And view your responses in the sheet. So this already I have explained. We have to click the green plus. In the green plus, first time it will ask for create a new sheet and create. The sheet will be created. The sheet will have a timestamp, email, score, register number, all the data in Google form, everything will be available, including the answers. What all the answers given, that also will be available. So next step, file, download Microsoft Excel. File, download Microsoft Excel. So once I click these 3 steps, file, download Microsoft Excel, it will save in the default location. If desktop, or it may go to documents depending on your computer, wherever is the default location, and download, some computer will go to download. So in this folder, our file will be available. That can be sent to controller of examination and to the HOD. This is the last stage. So once we are able to complete, students will see their answer scripts. And we have saved thousands of trees because now 4,000 students we are conducting exam. No paper is wasted. So it's a really 4,000 into at least 10 sheets. Each student is writing. 40,000 sheets are saved. Controller office also, this is big advantage. The same Excel can be incorporated to the program. If the programmer is skillful, he can incorporate the same Excel sheet directly to the program. No need for data entry. Analysis also possible. What are the analysis? Response summary. I will show that. Response summary. How many answered a particular question? How many right answers? 80%. This is old one. So all these data summary, responses, individual, all will be available. The Excel sheet will have the whole information individually, how they have answered. So now let me do this one. So this is a sheet. How do I get? I go to Google Form. I go to responses. There are 2 tabs, questions, responses. Question is the typing area. Responses is for analysis, summary, everything. So in this responses, you have this green plus. Once you click the green plus, this whoever is responded, all their numbers, name, score, what all their responses, some 5 plus 5, 10, this is 49, some type to 14, all responses will be available. Then go to file, go to download, go to Microsoft Excel. Right? So file, download Microsoft Excel. Right? So once it is done, now you are sharing 2 applications. It is asking where the default location is downloads. You can also change the default location. I want to change this into desktop. Then you can select this C drive. I think I forgot one step. Desktop. Then I say this is the file name. PHY 233 WO trial 2A responses. This is the mark sheet. This is the mark sheet now. Right? Now, before that, how do the students will get their answer sheets? For that, the idea is responses. So here there are 3 tabs. Summary. The summary will give you how many responded. Like one staff No, this is a student number, email, register number, all these are there. D number is there. And here, let us say 10 out of 10, 37 responded correctly. Nobody have answered 5 plus 5, some other answer. Here, 32 responded as the 32 out of 37 responded. The answer is 49, 7 square. Square of 7 is 49. 1%, one response was 77. One response was 0. 3 responses were 14. So we can analyze how many answered. So that any instructional thing we can understand. Our question itself is misleading. All this we can analyze. So this is one step that comes in summary. Then we go to question. In the question, whatever is individually, how each one responded, that also we can see. Then if you want to, this sheet will go, now it will come to your email. How do I do that? I go to individual. So there are 3 tabs: summary, question, individual. Summary will have summary. Question will be related to question. Now I go to individual. In the individual, release score. To whom you want to release? You want to release for all. You want to release for all. Once you select all, then you say, so this is all. Here it is, all respondents. All respondents. Or you want to select selectively also, you can do that. Now you say send release. Now you all will get, those who have responded, all the 37 will get the answer script, mark and wrong answer. Whatever is the wrong answer, for which the correct answer also will come. So this is how the whole thing is done. So next, after maybe this can be done after 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So 10:45 or 10:40, we can do this process. Responses, individual, release score. Responses, individual, release score. If we do this one, that is equivalent to correcting papers and also distributing the marks, redistributing the answer scripts, everything is over. Of course, you also will have a copy. Now student also will have a copy. No need to take that back. That will be in his email. And now we also have got a copy. What was his response? Student cannot change and claim. All these are over. Once you stop that, nothing is possible. Okay, sir. So this is how the whole thing is working. Now we have the answer mark sheet. This is the mark sheet. What is this? Okay. So this is the mark sheet. Mark sheet is available for me in the desktop. Once I click this mark sheet, you can directly send it to controller of examination. So mark sheet is available in the desktop. You can please practice once. Now I cannot show the desktop because I am showing the Chrome. So both cannot be available. So right now I am seeing the mark sheet. So this is how we get the mark sheet dispatched to the controller of examinations. Okay, sir. The last one. So this is the whole process. How to type a question paper, how to set the answer key, how to start the exam, stop the exam, and correct the papers. 3-step process. And yeah, there is this. Yeah, correct the thing is, we can also analyze the reports. Analysis, we have to go for analysis. Each question, response summary, it will come like that. Each question, how responded. Each student, how responded. Whole class, we respond. That is available in the Google Sheet. So all this by practice, we will get it, sir. We need some more practice. Otherwise, it will be too confusing. Now, the last one is Google Drive. So the Google Drive is the place where we get everything, right? So the Google Drive, everything is stored. Whatever I created, all will be stored in the Google Drive. Now you see the Google Drive. This is the trial sheet I have created. The Physics 2W3 Trial 2A. This is the new sheet. And whatever is the responses, that will be available here. Right, sir? So a copy will be in the Google Drive also. So what all we create in the Google Drive, it is available. So now, freshly, I want to see where is my question paper. What should I do? I should go to Google Drive. How do I go to Google Drive? 9 dots, first exercise. 9 dots, Google Drive. Drive will open. In the Drive, first thing or the recent ones. Recent one. I have opened this file. Corresponding responses are there. And PowerPoint also I am opening from Google Drive. So this PowerPoint, all the 3 are available. And you can also have different folders. What all the different works you want to have, all you can have in your folder also. So this is a one-step process for conducting examinations. Okay, sir. So in the Google Drive, we go to 9 dots and Drive. The 9 dots and Drive will give the visibility. So there you will have forms, sheet, latest ones will appear first. Anything you want to open, double click. Double click to open the form, double click to open the folder. All the files, folder, everything is saved in Google Drive. Now, how do I link to the Google Classroom? This is what Ravi Shankar sir and Jay sir asked me. So how do I do that? Again, go to Google Classroom. In the Google Classroom, which class? Your own class. Select your class. There we have to do these 3 steps, sir. Classwork, create, assignment. Classwork, create, assignment. These are the 3 steps. Classwork, create, assignment. Afterwards, add the link, paste the link, set the due date, assign. That also I will show you. So first thing, you have to copy the link. How to copy the link? I go to send button. In the send button, link button, shorten the link, and I copy. So right now the link is copied. Now I want to open the Google Drive. This is my Google Drive. In the Google Drive, my classroom also is one of the item. So this is my classroom, because all of us are using Google Classroom. Once I open the Google Classroom, so very simple, Drive Google Classroom. Drive Google Classroom. The Google Classroom, this is my classroom, NCM Physics. So in this, I open the classroom. Here, stream, classwork, people, grade. 4 tabs will available. And already we all have a practice. I go to classwork. In the classwork, I go to create. In the create, I give assignment. Classwork, create, assignment. So here I give the thing, mid test 1 sample I give, not real. Otherwise my students will try this and then claim marks. So here I go for add button. In the add button, I copy the link. This link is pasted here. So add link, Control V, paste this, and then you say add link. That's all. And when is the due date? We can also set the due date, right? So exact time 10, all this we can set and we can assign. So I repeat, sir, once again, go to Google Classroom and classwork. Then you say plus, create, assignment, give title, give instruction if you want, and then say add. And in the add, you paste the link. Now if I say assign, all my students will get this link. Okay, sir. But here the problem is this will become asynchronous mode. Means we may not directly give instructions. We cannot directly give instructions. In my opinion, it is most suitable for assignments. MCQ based assignments, it is better. For live kind of thing, we have to see. We have seen. But again, there are some technical issues. Maybe because we have to log in, all this we have to try. It's a trial. So it takes some more time for normalization. Okay, sir. So with this, I conclude. Thank you.
Sahaya Baskaran, 1 minute. So you are practicing the Google Classroom assignment for NEET examinations. It is working excellently.
Okay.
Then one more doubt here.
Yes,
You told us about shuffling the options.
Yes, sir.
For each and every question, we have to go for that particular 3 dots and we have to instruct that. Or
Yes,
it's a common pattern is there, like shuffling the questions as a whole whenever it is submitted to any other student. Automatically, shuffling will be taken place.
Yeah, it will not take place. Yeah, it will not take place because there is a problem. For example, mathematics, they will be typing the questions like that, A, B, C, D. And so this is one example for mathematics. But if they are shuffling like that, so this is a mathematical formula or a circuit or anything. The whole question has to be typed. Answer also should be typed. So this is not a dynamic one. So now I keep a shuffling option here. This also will get shuffled, A, B, C, D. So in such a case, it will lead to wrong answer. So it should be done question wise. Some question doesn't require shuffling. Some need to be shuffled. So naturally, not for all, sir. Individually, depends on need basis. For mathematics, I suggest like that. we can type the question paper. We can type the question integral using our MATLAB or Word or equation editor. This is one suggestion from me, but there are better options also. So because whole Google is text based and image based. Only two things are possible: either text or image. Subscript, superscript also will not come in Google by default. So then how do I keep a question paper? What should I do? I should type the question paper in our Word or math type or equation editor, any of these things. And this we can take a screenshot, right, sir? So here this has got integral 1 by x dx. Select the right option. Answers also I type 1 by x square, 1 by x, log x square. The whole thing is typed. After typing, we can take a print screen. Print screen is like taking the Xerox copy of the question. This question has to be saved as a JPG file. For saving JPG file, different techniques are there. You can keep in Paint or you can keep in PowerPoint. And in the PowerPoint, you can save as a JPG file. That is a different story. And that we can link to the Google form. How do I link? I get the Google form. I go to questions. In the questions, I go to new question. In the new question, it will accept only two things, sir. One is a text matter or image. So I want image. This is image. So question typing and this is image. So I want the whole question and answer in the picture file. So that should be done earlier. Already, for example, I have done one question.
No. Sahaya Baskaran, 1 minute. See, directly you can do this one also.
Okay.
From the Word document, you can cut and paste both stem and options separately. We have a provision like that. No need to take the GPG and totally can have it there.
Okay.
If you go for cut and copy directly from the Word document,
okay,
you can also have the chance of shuffling the options also.
Okay.
For every question we can.
Okay.
No need to have the JPG. If you go for the JPG, you cannot have the shuffling option.
Exactly. But
So
Word document,
cut and paste. Stem separately cut copy, options cut and copy. Then you go for the shuffling answers.
Exactly.
Options.
That is for text-based questions. You are right. That is for text-based questions. Now, if it is like a mathematical question or circuit or our physics, some equation has to be typed. So in the Word document, equation editor we can use. But equation editor will be a separate object. For example, this question, sir, integral 1 by x dx. If you want to type in Word, this will be typed in equation editor. I have typed in equation editor. That equation editor is not adaptable with the Google form. That is a challenge. Right, sir? So, if it is you are right. If it is a Word file, copy paste. Yes, question can be copied from a Word file. And stems also can be copied from a Word file. If it is a symbol or equation editor or MATLAB,
that's okay. Sahaya Baskaran, my question is that you have the 4 answers here, A, B, C, D. Your options are there.
Yes, sir.
Whether it is numerical or whatever it may be, you have the facility of shuffling the options also because you are giving the correct answer.
Exactly.
I think there won't be any problem in shuffling the answer for every question because the student's point of view, you can minimize the chances of copying.
Exactly, sir. This question, for example, integral 1 by x, the answer is log x, let us say. C is the right answer.
Yes.
Now, if I make a shuffling, what will happen? A, B, C, D. Right now, the technique is A, B, C, D. They are as the answers. They are given as the answers. Right, sir? Yeah. So the C will go up next time. A will come here.
Yeah.
And here, this C will be different. This C will be different. Okay, sir? So that will lead to wrong answer.
Right.
Yeah, that's why shuffling is not universal. It should be question wise.
One more thing, SB Sahaya Baskaran.
Yes, sir.
For closing the response from the point of view students, I can think we can have the time limiter directly applied to the form, Google form.
Okay. Yeah, correct. The problem is, see, right now we are facing some students are able to, out of 170, only 37 are able to answer. So these kind of technical challenges would come, I believe. If you have more add-ons, they can add on. Here we can have add-ons, time limiter, all this is there. But some situations, once you say 30 minutes, exactly it will stop at 30 minutes. Even if the student will be there halfway through, we will miss them. And again, we have to conduct retests. So all such challenges might arise. Otherwise, there is a time limiter. Yes, you are right. Add-ons, we can have a time limiter. It will stop exactly at 30 minutes. It will not give any warning. It will not give any such things. That's the problem.
That's already we are having instructions like that. They have to complete the exam within 30 minutes.
Yes, sir.
So
you're right. You're right. But then if the network is not responding.
Dr. Sahaya Baskar, it's already 12:45. You both
Yes.
of you can have discussion separately.
Okay, sir. So I thank you,
Nobody is given chance.
No, it is over already.
No,
I displayed. Thank you.
It's not that.
Sahaya Baskaran, can I speak? 1 minute.
Dr. SB, I have one.
Thank you. I once again thank each and every one of you for your patient listening, like our Anna. Thank you, sir.
SB, I would like to have 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Sir, now we will have discussion. I think J sir,
Now discussion.
others can go. Others can go. Sir, I leave to 1 minute, sir. I leave to J sir. Then we will discuss. No problem. I am available. After a formal conclusion, we will discuss. No issue. I hand over to J sir.
That's true, Sahaya Baskaran. If anybody is having the work, ask them to exit. No problem.
Exactly. But J sir will say. I cannot say that.
Dr. G, sir, will you give me a minute? Dr. G, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dr. G, sir, will you give me a minute?
Yes, sir. Sir,